This challenge that we are entering, the storm that is coming, it is an opportunity to thrive. See, the sensible people will run from it. The sensible people will, when they see the storm coming, will go to shore. But some of us are actively building ships that are meant to sail in the storm. And those who have been preparing, we'll call those the wise. Those who have been preparing, the wise ones, will sail toward the storm. This analogy might not fit right now, but I can explain this a little bit later. There is opportunity in this storm. There is not just risk. And while the sensible people of the world will move to shore, some of us have been on the shore and will set sail for the storm. I see three types of people in this situation. I see the common sensible folk making decent surface level decisions in their lives, seeing trouble, moving away from it when it comes. I see those who have been preparing for the storm, who set sail in it. They go out to sea in a time when unprecedented creatures are surfacing, and they have an opportunity to meet them, to integrate them, to collect them. And in that integration process, in that, I guess you could call it a consumption of the creatures of the deep, that the wise become more than they ever were before. And there are delicacies at that point that are jumping into their boat. There are fish that are, because of the strange effect that unprecedented storms have on life, a lot of life loses its ability to understand direction and to live a normal life. And suddenly, you're out at sea and fish are jumping into your boat. So you got the sensible, you've got the wise, you also have the madmen. The madmen, while I normally use that phrase in a good way, in this case, the madmen are ones who were already out at sea, who are reckless, who are wild, who are chaotic. They see a storm coming, they're like, yeah, let's do it. They're not prepared. They're not going to make it. Because in the middle of the storm, the wise may be sailing and the madmen may be sailing. But it's only the wise that actually return to shore. The madmen will be taken down by the creatures that they try to catch. They will go under with the creatures of the deep. The wise men will catch them with patience, with wisdom, with love. And while they'll look into the eye of these creatures that come up from the deep, and they will not see a being that cares anything for their wellness, they will only see a single-minded creature who wants to survive and who wants to live and who wants to feed. They will only see a creature who is an apex predator in its world, not understanding this situation it suddenly finds itself in. They can look into the eye of this creature of the deep from a place of knowing who they are and say yes to it. They can say, yes, you're coming with me. The madmen will see the madness in the creature, and they will be seduced by it. In other words, those who live in a chaotic life right now, a chaotic inner world, will see the surfacing of shadow aspects of themselves. They will see the decisiveness, the single-mindedness. They'll feel the pleasure of not being divided in themselves. They'll hear the call of this single-minded creature of the deep and they'll submit to it. They'll join it. They won't pull it into their boat. They'll jump into its mouth. Because at least the pain will be over. Only the wise will be equipped for what is coming, and you can't get wise overnight. You can't integrate overnight. Whatever creatures you do not seek out will seek you out. And the technology is here now for some of those creatures to seek us out.